What is up, guys? Lonaki today, and welcome to Noob Review, a series I'm going to be doing quite infrequently where I play a game and review it as a new player. That way I can give my full, unbiased opinion on the game and help veterans of the series understand what it's like for new players to join the game. In today's video, I will be reviewing Dirty Bomb, a free-to-play first-person shooter available on Steam. So the first thing I noticed when I started playing Dirty Bomb was the pace of the game. It is a very fast-paced game. It almost reminds me of Quake. You run a lot, you jump a lot, and you just kind of sprint around everywhere. That combined with the wide FOV you can have in the game, it makes you feel like you're going very fast all the time, and I love it. It makes you feel like you're in the moment, makes you feel in the game, and it's great. It's engaging, and it makes me want to come back and play more, especially when I go to other shooters that are much slower. So that is a huge plus for Dirty Bomb, and I think a lot of new players will actually like that. Another good thing about Dirty Bomb is it's easy to learn. Now, it's difficult to master, but easy to learn. They practically spoon-feed you at the beginning of every match, telling you exactly what you need to do. It's a good thing this game is easy to learn because one of the downsides of Dirty Bomb I noticed was the tutorial. The tutorial is quite lackluster. It only teaches you how to use Aura and Skyhammer, which is nice, and for a lot of players that will do, but I just wish it mentioned something about Objective Specialist, because until a few games in and I watched some videos on YouTube, I didn't understand exactly how people with Objective Specialist interacted with people without it when they both wanted to do an objective. Now that's just a minor gripe, because it's not too hard to figure out. I just would like to see something mentioned, considering it's on more than one merc. I felt it was important enough to put in a tutorial. Now, before we get into my thoughts as to how well it performs as a free-to-play game, I would like to point out one thing that I liked and disliked at the same time. The game doesn't tell you this, but until you're level 5, the game puts you in matches with only people that are under level 5, giving you a false sense of how easy the game is. I remember my first few games where I was under level 5, I top fragged on every one, and we won every game, probably just because I'm experienced with shooters, but I was thinking the whole time, like, why is this so easy? This game can't be that easy. I've seen people on YouTube that are great at this game, and then I looked at the scoreboard and there was never anybody above level 5, which is cool because it gets you into the game, but it's also not cool that they don't tell you and they make the game seem easy until you hit level 6 and reality hits you. Not everybody is really crappy at the game. There are people with Cobalt loadouts, and people can wreck you when they try. Like I said, it's a cool addition. I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. I don't like how it goes from 5 to 6. You immediately go from low levels to everybody. That's kind of a fast change. If you're going to do a change like that, I think it should be more gradual. That way you don't go from one game completely destroying all the noobs to another game where these people with Cobalt loadouts are absolutely destroying you because they know this game inside and out. Now, my last gripe before we talk about this game as a free-to-play game is that there's no party system. If I want to play with a friend, I have to join his game after he joins it, and even then, there's no guarantee we're going to be on the same team. Not to mention, I'm going to get in the game late. Now, this is only a minor gripe, and I'm sure they have plans to implement this in the future, but it's something I'd like to see sooner than later, considering this game can be heavily enhanced by playing with friends. Now let's go into the fact that this is a free-to-play game. Let's discuss prices and how easy it is to level up if you don't want to pay. Now, I didn't pay attention to the details of it, but I noticed getting to 30,000 credits for the first time in this game was super easy. I must have started with at least like 20,000 or something, or there was easy missions I could do, but for some reason the first 30,000 credits were super easy to get, and it allowed me to buy a merc pretty early on in the game. In the game's current state, I like how there's some that are 30,000 and some that are 50,000. That way new players can buy a merc without feeling like they're underpowered or weaker than other players. In the long run, however, and even somewhat in the short run, I don't like the way mercs are priced. In my opinion, a fair price for a merc for both us the gamers and them the producers is about $5, and here's why. For one, it's less expensive than it is now, so players have the chance to impulse buy it. If they were $5, I might have picked up 2 or 3 mercs already, whereas right now I haven't purchased a single one because I can't justify spending $10 on a virtual class. However, $5, I might buy 2 or 3. Now, this might not work, and I might be wrong, which is why my next suggestion goes in conjunction with the $5 price for mercs, and that is cosmetics. Cosmetics keep free-to-play games alive because they make your character look super badass, they distinguish you from other players without making the game unfair for players that don't have as much money. Now, before you go calling me out in the comments about how I don't understand this game's cosmetic system, I do. I understand that silver, gold, and cobalt loadouts are no different than bronze loadouts other than their cosmetics. However, I don't think that's enough. I think they should add something like hats. Okay, I don't play TF2, but maybe not hats. Maybe like camos, something that's a little bit different that can't be changed with your loadout. That way, Dirty Bomb can lower the price on mercs and still make as much money as they were before. Now, even though, in my opinion, I don't think they implemented merc prices as well as they could have, I think loadout prices right now are perfect. 1,000 credits is the perfect price to get a new loadout. It's easy to obtain in-game through a few hours of playing, and you get to play the RNG game. Similar to how Counter-Strike cases work, you get to cross your fingers and hope you get that cobalt loadout you've been wanting forever. Elite cases and boosters I think are both a little bit pricey, but I'm not too worried about it. Those things are minor. Unless players are going to be buying those, then the mercs and the loadouts. Now, the last thing I want to talk about this game are the bundles available in its store. Now, this may not seem like a big thing to you, but to me it kind of is, because bundles are generally a really good deal. Right now, you can get 3 mercs and 2 elite cases for $15.99, which when you do the math separately is a crazy deal. However, right now there are only 3 options available. I personally would love to buy the deployables bundle. It contains Bushwhacker, Proxy, and Sawbones. However, the first character I unlocked was Proxy, and now I feel like if I buy this bundle, I'm not getting its full value. So I'd like to see some more bundles implemented into the game, which I'm sure they're going to do in the future, but that's another thing I'd like to see done sooner than later. That way I can throw my money at another free-to-play game that I won't be playing in 2 years. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you thought I did a lot of griping and complaining and like putting the game down, understand that I really do enjoy this game. I was just going hard on it for the purposes of this review. Overall, I think it's a great game and it has lots of potential in the gaming world. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like down below and maybe subscribe if you want to see more Dirty Bomb in the future. I will be posting this game a lot because it's fun to record, easy to record, and I think it fits well on my channel. So, without further ado, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all later. Lone Hawk, out.